Welcome back, everyone. We're talking about balance with Ashley, Ray, and Molly today, and I love you kind of brought a visual today. We're talking about different areas of our life, and it's not always, we're not giving the same time to everything at all times, even though that's what we think we want to do. I wanted to know what happens when one cup gets a little bit lower than you want it to be.
And that's totally fine. You know, we were talking about this on the way down here. At one point in my life, this, let's say, was my community cup, and I was involved in many different organizations. That's not realistic right now. I'm still involved in my community, but not as much. And so now this might be my community cup, and it's almost empty, right? And that's okay. I still do things in my community. Again, I can't eliminate it completely, but like Molly said earlier, we go through different seasons in our lives, and priorities change, our focus changes, and so there will be a point in time, maybe when my kiddos are back in school, when they're in school, not back in school, but when they're in school, I might be able now to take some of that time and energy and pour it into my community and get more involved in some of those things. And I think we do this, we feel like, you know, sometimes we can spread ourselves too thin, and that's why we're never going to be consistent across the board with all of our equal time, energy, and abilities going into all these different areas of our lives. And it's okay to take that step back and say, yeah, I might be low in this area right now, but that's not going to last forever. And we just need to, number one, evaluate where our energy is going, and then adjust that energy and refill our cups as we need to.
I love the cups because you can see it, but would you suggest even writing it down?
Yes. So when we work with clients, we've got like a little chart, and it's essentially a cup, basically, and we go from 1 to 10, and we talk about different things. You know, what are those things that you're involved in? Again, we talked about, you know, maybe these are my community things, and I represent 5 different organizations that I'm involved with in my community. Well, sometimes, again, we spread ourselves too thin, and maybe I'm not doing justice to those organizations, so maybe I take them and I dump them into just 2 organizations, and I get rid of these ones. Because again, my time and my energy and my abilities are going to be more effective if I'm doing that. But we do the same thing. You know, we talk about what's that level of involvement that you have, the different organizations, your passion, your commitment to all those things, and then based on the little chart that we have, we don't always do cups for our clients, but based on the little chart that we have, then we just help them adjust accordingly. So.
I also feel like you just need to realize it's going to be stressful just thinking that you're not balanced.
Yes.
But understanding that.
But you are.
But you are.
Yeah, you're balanced in that unbalanced life.
And with each season, you know, all of these things are changing throughout each season that we go through. And sometimes like you say, our community is going to be so full. And then other times, maybe we don't have as many things going on in our community at that point. So we can allow ourselves to put some more of our time and effort in other areas.
If people want to get a hold of you and kind of talk specifically on their life and getting their balance,
their cups
in their cups, if they want to talk cups with you guys, how do they get a hold of you guys?
They can just go to our website at itsherbrandcoaching.com.
All right, thank you ladies so much for
you.
coming. A great visual here as well.
you.
Stay with us. Coming up next, Dr. Adam is here to talk to us about text neck. I think we're all learning a little bit from that. Stay with us.